Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Q1 check-in / goal review. We're going to take a look inside my planner. I did a video at the beginning of the year about how I'm using this new planner to help me plan for the year ahead. So I'll let you know how that's getting on. And I'm also going to switch up some of the interior because I'm going to change my quarterly goals for the next quarter and yeah, just let you know how it's going. So this is the planner. This is how I set it up before. So we've got our 2025 page there and the year at a glance. Now, something I'm not sure if I showed you last time, but I added in this goals section. I will leave the link in the description box of where I bought this from. It's from a shop on Etsy, and it basically gives you a breakdown of lots of goal pages. I didn't put them all in because some of them I didn't think I was going to use, but I'll show you the ones that I have put in, and I am going to cover some of my information because some of it is more personal. So on these two pages, there is a life in review section, and it says, consider the following areas of your life and rate your satisfaction from 1 to 5, making a few comments as to what is going well and where you would like to see improvements. Use these reflections to inform your yearly goal setting. So it gives you different sections: health, fitness, friends, work and education, spiritual, finances, romance, and all of that. So I just went through this at the start of the year and I wrote down things that I'm happy with. So like my health, my general fitness, and I just wrote a few little notes as to where I felt I was. And then on the next page, it has the future goals. So consider your life many years in the future and reflect on where you would ultimately like to be in the following areas. So again, the same section as health, fitness, and I just wrote about like where I would like to be in 1 year, 2 year, 3 years time. I didn't actually write all of this all in one go in January. I've kind of been doing little bits throughout the first quarter as I'm going along, and it's actually been a real eye-opener and really helpful. So that's been really great. Then this particular goal pack also included a priority planner, goals and tasks, brain dump, all the responsibilities, goals and should-dos I can think of for the year ahead and my chosen priorities. I didn't fill this in just because I'm breaking down my goals into quarterly sections, and I felt this was just too much in one go, but that might be something that is of interest to some of you. And then it has 2 pages for your yearly goals. So these are all my goals for the whole of 2025. However, I will most likely be adding to them as we go through the year. So if you've seen my goals video, these goals would be in there. So one of them was to grow my YouTube channel, organise my finances, add more prints to my Etsy store, publish a monthly newsletter, which I have been doing. Another one was to decide on my son's secondary education placement and get that all sorted. And then I had a personal fitness thing, and the other one was about designing my 2026 planners. So then we go on to a few more pages. This is your yearly goal review, broken down into quarters, which I have really been enjoying using because it helps me to really set out my goals, structure them per 3-month quarters, and it makes it much more manageable. So quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. So I filled in January, February, March. So January, I wrote start new vitamin regime. I've been trying out some other vitamins and supplements. Go hard on YouTube, which I did. I wrote 20 new subs. That was my aim, to get 20 new subscribers, which, did I do that? 60, 70, which I didn't quite get to in January. Crunch the financial numbers. So again, sorting out my finances. Create some Etsy goal planners and cards. I've been working on that. And I also did a no spend month. February, half-term fun. I was sorting out some bits to do in half-term, which we've done. To create my Etsy Easter cards and worksheets. So I've done those already. Finances again. March, one of the goals, have reached 800 subs. Sadly, I haven't reached that yet. I'm making this video slightly earlier than when it's going to go out, so you never know. Then we had some stuff to do with my son's school, Etsy Easter prints, which I've done. And what else? Completed 2026 planners, which I've completed the physical planners. Once I get my head sorted, I will complete the quarter 2, April, May and June. I already have an idea of some of the YouTube videos I want to create, some more of the Etsy printables, but I also want to slow down around here because it will be the Easter holidays and we'll be going away, and I want to just spend quality time with my family, and then we'll be going into the summer months. So the productivity mode might shift slightly as we go through to quarter 2, quarter 3, and then it will probably go right back up again come September. This pack also includes a weekly routine section. I haven't really done that a lot. I've just put, because I have work, we have school, I've just put when I take my vitamins, when I'm sort of planning to film and edit, when the kids have swimming, and so on. And then there's also a page for daily routines. Again, I've kept this very simple. What kind of person will I be if I follow these routines? Calm, cool, collected. That's my morning routine, my evening routine. These are just the things that I do every day. 6 a.m. is when I tend to get up. I take my vitamins, do my skincare, school prep. Evening routine, I always have a hot lemon tea, skincare. I'm trying to do some Duolingo and at least 15 minutes of reading. So just writing this down just kind of helps settle that all into your mind. Then you will have seen in my planner video when I set this all up that I set up these pages, divided into sections. So the first page is for my inbox. So this is my to-do stuff, my recurring tasks, so on for the month. Again, this recurring tasks sheet was by the same person that created the goals pack, so I'll leave that in a link down below. And I've just written down all the tasks that I do on a monthly basis and on a weekly basis. So every month I have my monthly newsletter, I redo my notice board, which is above my desk, declutter my phone, back up my files, check my finances, do a couple of YouTube videos a month. I read one new book every month. Every month I try and do a deep clean of the house. Every month I do a self-care with my hair and my nails. Weekly, every Saturday I check my children's school learning platforms, so we reset for the week. Sunday, homework and reset. Insta posts I put Monday and Friday, although that hasn't really been happening. But you get the gist, and you can tick these off as you go along. That's been quite helpful. And there's another page there. So the quarterly goals is what we're going to switch up now. So I've already gone through a few of these goals with you on the other quarterly pages. So the point of these pages is that it's allowing you to break down your goals again into manageable chunks. So I've written all the goals that I wanted to accomplish January to March. So number 1, as we said, let's get to at least 800 subs. I'm almost there. And establish my kids' channels. My children do have a YouTube channel. They don't show their face, none of that business. It's more of a creating, like with their hands, showing their hands, creating Lego and bits. If you're interested in that, I shall maybe do a video about that later on. It's a very casual thing. I see as a creative thing. Again, we have some budget notes, Easter holiday prep, which I've done, complete 2026 physical and digital planners. I've completed the physical planners. I haven't quite done the digital planners only because I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do them. So it's not necessarily a bad thing that I haven't done that. I'm just kind of biding my time, getting a bit more information. Etsy cards and seasonal worksheets up and selling. I've done all those. Prep YouTube videos for the year. I have a whole list of exactly all the videos that I want to do for every month of the year. So that's all done. So I can pretty much, and that was a personal one, I can pretty much tick that all off. Before we switch this page up, it gives you here a quarterly review. What I'm grateful for, did I achieve my goals? Did my schedule align with my priorities? If not, can I make adjustments? How can I improve the next quarter? Action steps to take. So when I get a bit of time, I will fill this out. What am I grateful for? So many things these 3 months. And let me tell you, by having this journal, it has really helped my productivity. Every night, I sit with all my kids in the bedroom, they're reading, I'm reading, and I get my journal out and I just make a few notes, and it has been so therapeutic. So I can fill that in quite easily. Did I achieve my goals? Pretty much yes, and I'm on the path towards that. Did my schedule align with my priorities? Yes, although I have to say these past 3 months I've really gone overboard with preparing for the whole year. So every spare minute I've had, I've been working on my books, my Etsy printables, my YouTube videos, whatever. Whereas normally I might like to have a bit more time to do other things like getting the washing on and bits like that. So I might slow down a bit over the next few months. How can I improve my next quarter? Action steps to take. So I will fill all that in. And now I will put this new quarter in. Quarterly goals, April to June. So these will be something like probably continuing with my YouTube journey and trying to up those subscriber numbers. Something probably to do with my finances again, just to get to exactly where I want to be. And then some other points, which I'm not quite sure of just yet. And then we come to these sort of free writing pages, which I am loving. Each month I make a to-do list. In fact, I sometimes do a to-do list for the next month as well, if I have some bits that are going to overlap. I've pretty much done all of these. April newsletter's ready to go, birthday parties, filming some bits. So that's my to-do list pages. And I stick a little what do you call it, post-it thing here so that I can get to that easily. And I've also got my April one as well. Then I have my YouTube section, which has my YouTube schedule in it. I won't show you that, it's a total mess. All my YouTube ideas, that's quite a thick one. Then I've got my book ideas section with notes for new books. Again, lots of spare paper in there. My Etsy printables section. Again, notes. Work and education section, which is all about my work and also my children's school stuff, and then anything to do with the home. So I've got some renovation ideas, traveling ideas, and so on. And then in the back I've got this. You've seen that all before. So I'm going to go ahead now and fill out my quarterly review as well as my goals for April to June, and we can review those in the next quarter 2 video later on in the year. Really hope this video has been helpful to you, just to show you how I switch up my quarterly plans and my goals, and I will leave all the links to all the bits in this book down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again very soon. Bye.